held by political parties. North Korea military parade ahead of Winter Olympics. Hello and welcome. This is OBN. I'm Anwar Karim with the news. Political parties stated that the decision made by the Oromo People Democratic Organization or PDO Central Committee can address a long-standing question of the Oromo people. Here is Oluma Abaina for more.
The opposition political parties have said they are interested in the decisions of the OPDO Central Committee. They also said they are ready to work with the OPDO as long as OPDO stands for the Oromo people interest.
Oromo has been asking and fighting for freedom so far, especially the past 27 years and even before. They have been jailed, killed and exploited for years. But what OPDO have answered now is what different parties and the entire Oromo people have been asking for.
The openness they have shown to work with different political parties is what interested us more. We are also eager to work with them.
Some of the opposition political parties' leaders said federal media ignored their voice, but OBN has been working as a voice of people.
The federal media do not know even who we are. They are also not volunteer whenever we request them to help us. Therefore, what OPDO Central Committee have decided to enable OBN to work being free of any pressure is a good decision.
Media
Media works hard if it is free from interference. Therefore, the freedom that is given to OBN is very vital. OBN is working as voice of the people.
We support the OPDO's decision about OBN together with our fellow people. We are also ready to promote interest of the Oromo people and democratization.
The individuals who appreciated the decision of the committee are the opposition political parties of the country. And OPDO has been ruling Oromia after the endowment of fall of the Derg in 1991. Former President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Negaso Gidada, said Oromo people, the youth and political parties should further strengthen peaceful struggle to ensure the people's constitutional rights. Let Teresa on the story.
Former President of the Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Dr. Negaso Gidada, said that he didn't enjoy the benefit that every president of the country deserved to get after retirement, as it was enshrined in the constitution of the country.
For the only reason that I have a role to be the candidate of the House of People's Representatives, I even didn't elect it. As soon as they hid my enrollment, they told me that to leave my residential house, telling me that I violated the law. Now my monthly salary is 2,395 per. I am leading my life with this money.
Dr. Negaso expressed his heartfelt joy over the decision made by the Oromo People Democratic Organization Central Committee to pay him 30,000 per monthly salary gift card, as well as to provide him health service domestically and abroad.
Really, I am very happy because the Oromo leaders decided to help me and to show me their dedication.
He has also been impressed by the decision of the committee to work with political parties which are found in the country and abroad, and to strengthen OBN to sustain its effort being a voice of the people.
Party one, biya kees jiranis, biya alaat jiranis.
The committee said that it is decided to allow political parties which are in the country and abroad to struggle freely in the country in a democratic way. The committee also said it would work with these parties cooperatively on common issues that affect Oromo people.
Dr. Negaso urged the public, mainly the youth and political parties, to struggle for their constitutional rights in a peaceful way. He also vowed to play his level best in this regard.
Ummata keenya keessattuu dargaggoota keenya qeerroodhaa fi foollee keenya kan hin gorsu
What I want to advise our people, Qeerroo and Folle, is we have a right which are guaranteed by the Constitution. We have to struggle to ensure these rights peacefully without destroying any property.
Dr. Negaso Gidada was the first president of Ethiopia after the ratification of the Constitution of 1995. And before him, president of the transitional government of Ethiopia was Meles Zenawi, the late Meles Zenawi, who was Prime Minister of Ethiopia too. Scholars say decisions made by the Opidio Central Committee is based on public interest and has paramount importance. We'll cover one other story.
Dirribii Damsee is an Oromo author and president of Maccatu Lama. He said in Finfinne issues he and his colleagues have passed through different ups and downs.
Finfinne is the heart of Oromo land. God created us in this place. Tulama Oromo was living on this land starting from ancient time. So Finfinne's issue doesn't live as a simple issue for all Oromo. Many individuals lost their lives, where others get jailed because of this issue.
We added, the yesterday's Oromo People Democratic Organization Opidio doesn't contribute at this level base regarding this issue. But now the new leaders of Opidio changing the situation. The Central Committee of Oromo People's Democratic Organization have passed many important issues.
Previously, Opidio leadership have made many useless decisions upon us. For example, they used to accuse us, they used to jail us. But the current Opidio leadership are the unique gift of Oromo people. Totally, I'm very glad to their decisions.
Dirribii also said the stand of Opidio on making Afaan Oromo the federal official language was the important point and the things that have to get special attention.
This is an amazing point, and respecting the Oromo constitutional right. It would create a great chance for Oromo and wide scope of work.
An Oromo scholar and journalist Birruu Tsaggaayee said the stand of Opidio in making Afaan Oromo the federal working language is the best example in federalism.
Belgium
have 4 working languages: Flemish, Germany, French, and Dutch. Those citizens used to communicate through war many years ago. But after federalism system takes place there, they live without any crisis. Then after, the country also gets more development.
Journalist Birruu also said the decision can build a great country in which the democracy rise again.
It doesn't mean a country have separated when we got 3 or 4 federal working language. Making Afaan Oromo the federal working language can widen our alternative language and build our unity. For example, Korea is the best example for this. Koreans have 1 language and 1 culture, but they are to strengthen the relationship between nationalities and peoples of the country. They have to share language, culture, and the like, so it is great point of view.
The scholars also said the interest that comes from Opidio to work with an opposition parties is a good beginning and the things that show the confidence of their party.
When one party called it is oppositional party to compete with itself, it shows it is confidence, ability and knowledge. Because if people select their opposition, they will leave the place for them or can work together. That is why I have said this is full confidence. Opidio's action is so interesting one. It will reduce the instability of the region as well as the country. Having a relationship with other means living with peace and stability.
The scholars also stressed that the attention of Opidios in the former president of Ethiopia, Dr. Negaso Gidada, was an amazing thing and which shows the greatness of the today's leadership.
Dr. Negaso is my hero. I have a special place for him. Opidio found him and gives him great respect. This is an amazing action.
Welcome back. Now to the news from Asia, the Korean Peninsula. South Korean media say North Korea appears to have held a low-key military parade a day ahead of the opening of Winter Olympics in the south. The North often boasts of its parades, but reports of this one appeared to surface after it had taken place. This event is usually held in April, and moving it had been seen as a setback to the warming of ties over the Olympics. But the South announced on Thursday its president would meet the North Olympics delegation on Saturday. Moon Jae-in will have lunch with the 22-strong team, which will include the North ceremonial head of state Kim Yong-nam and Kim Yo-jong, the influential sister of leader Kim Jong-un. The timing of the parade had drawn criticism from the United States, as it is the first time in 40 years the annual event has been held in February. Early on Thursday, state television began showing patriotic films in what appeared to be a prelude to a live broadcast of the parade, but reports later surfaced that it had already occurred. The BBC reported. The two Koreas were separated by Para 38th and now DMZ, the demilitarized zone. Who knows? That line may be avoided and may unite together. That is left to the politicians and the world to bring peace. Thank you for watching. Have a good time. Up next comes the special program, of course, on Focus program, talking about the contribution of Oromo for the unity of Ethiopia. Oromo, the largest ethnic group in Ethiopia, and had done a great job to unite Ethiopia. That's not me who said, the historians and the scholars said. Join that program. Bye-bye.